I think first of all, if you look more on a macro level, so if you look at where the markets are now, so if you even add wine into the mix, Dennis, if you look at where wine was 30 years ago, wine is obviously a very established market now in terms of an investable asset class. If you look where whiskey was, let's say 10 or 15 years ago, it's now a much more established asset class, whiskey cask investment. Tequila is just starting now. And the returns that investors were able to make in wine, in whiskey, when those markets were very much just at that emerging stage, those were the investors that made the best returns. And that's very much the opportunity that tequila investors have today is to be those early bird investors and to make those better returns whilst it's still an emerging asset class. You're right. You are right. When you look at the term of the investment, you're really looking at a maximum of 3 years with tequila. Has something to do with that? Yes. Maximum with a tequila cask, you're going to be able to age it for somewhere between 10 and 12 years because instead of evaporating it around 2% a year, which is the case with Scotch, you're evaporating at about 10% a year because of the climate. But if you also look at the categories of tequila, so you've got a Blanco tequila, which is anywhere between the age of 0 and 2 months. You've got a Reposado tequila, which is anywhere between the age of 2 and 11 months. You've then got Añejo tequila, which is anywhere between 12 and 36 months, or 1 year and 3 years. And then you've got Extra Añejo tequila, which is anything above 3 years. And ultimately, what investors are aiming to do to get the optimal return is to buy the Blanco when it's a new spirit, fresh in the cask, allow that to age in a bonded warehouse, the same as the whiskey, and then resell that aged liquid, the aged spirit in the cask, when it's either an añejo after year one, or as an extra añejo after year three.